You see Funk Flex saying that he has decided that he is now open-minded about playing 6ix9ine's music, which is really convenient at a time where like 6ix9ine's not even putting out music, and it doesn't seem like any of the music that he put out would necessarily have been stuff that Funk Flex would have been dying to play.
Okay, let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. So first of all, shouts to Funk Flex for his incredible legacy, all the years he put in, 60 minutes of funk, incredible tapes. I mean, Hot 97 was a staple all through the 90s, early
Big
2000s.
Jort influence.
Now,
Lugs.
you feel me?
Lugs. Drip God, really.
Jort Master Flex.
Drip God Flex.
With that being said, all the shit you said about Tupac, bro, like, come on, man. We don't fuck with that shit. Even if there is like, you know, you could say a lot about Tupac, but the way he went about it and just how unwavering he is and calling him a fraud.
It was definitely more personal.
Yeah, it's like, which one of your bitches did Tupac fuck? Like, it really don't make sense. Okay, there's that.
You feel like Funk Flex has reached the just saying shit point in his career where he's just got hot takes that seem like disconnected from stuff that he said like a month prior. Because I kind of feel like some of the sports commentators get into this sort of thing too, where it's like kind of hard to take them serious at a certain point because these takes just seem so extreme and so incoherent.
No, the Pac shit was personal. He was damn near crying.
But
as soon as you carry out a personal vendetta as if you're speaking on your actual moral code, that kind of like makes me think about all your other takes differently.
Since then, I feel like he saw the level of engagement he got from that, and it has had just like a plethora of very hot takes. Here's the reality. Mainstream radio is increasingly more irrelevant every single day. It really doesn't matter.
Bingo.
It doesn't hold the same weight. He has to do stuff to even keep his name in the conversation because we have things like No Jumper. Look at like a lot of the most popular rappers right now, NBA Youngboy, Yeet, all these dudes. They do not rely on radio in the slightest. It doesn't matter.
Man, listen, radio is a fucking business. And anybody that thinks otherwise is dumb as hell. If you're with iHeart, you with any other company, they have a list of 30 songs, something like that they have to play every hour on the hour, whatever comes through there. A lot of people is not going to leverage their jobs because they don't want to play a certain record. Funk Flex is probably one of the only people, very few people that has the leverage to be like, I don't want to play something or I do want to play something in radio right now.
There's a few.
Ebro too, for sure.
But at the end of the day, still like, Payola exists in all levels of the radio game, and him even making that statement about Tekashi, I don't like you said. When's the last time Tekashi had a record that's going to be on Funk Flex's radar? But that kind of makes me think, damn, are you getting paid by somebody? Are you preparing us to hear some Tekashi on Hot 97?
Would you, if all of a sudden he started playing a 6ix9ine record, would you just assume that there was money exchanging hands?
1000%.
I feel like it was more of just Funk Flex doing the hyperbolic thing of like, oh, this is, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's somebody on his team that is like, hey, you should say this on Instagram, or like, how about this? How about you put this as a post so it'll go viral or whatever? Like, I feel like once you get to a certain stage in the media game, there might be some help behind the scenes in terms of getting your points out there.
This is a thing too that, you know, a lot of people go back and forth with is, can you separate the artists from the acts? And a lot of time people choose when it comes down to that. So like, for instance, when Tory got an allegation, blackball from all playlists, you know what I'm saying? It's like, where do we draw the line when it comes down to what's getting accepted on playlists, what's getting played on the radio? Because like now, like they're kind of like really gatekeeping that shit.
But I can listen to R. Kelly, but I don't think that there's like a 6ix9ine song that I'll probably ever listen to the way we used to listen to Gummo. Because to me, rap is different because I have like a real interest in rap in a social degree. You know, he's like somebody I know and shit. To me, R. Kelly is like this random artist. I'll never meet him. I'm never going to interact with him in any way. It's just like he made classic records. I can't say that about 6ix9ine. A, I know him, and B, it's just his music is not timeless like that. And I've seen nothing to suggest to me that he's going to have future hit records. He hasn't shown any growth since he came out. R.
Kelly not only is significantly way better of an artist than 6ix9ine,
right,
but also what he did is 1,000 times more deplorable. Like, as
probably worse than what anybody's ever done.
As dishonorable as snitching is, you cannot compare it to the level of deviance that R. Kelly.
100%.
But if I gave a fuck about R&B that much, I probably couldn't listen to R. Kelly, right? Like, but I don't fucking care. I believe I can fly.
I don't want to give. I don't want to give a move your body like a snake.
That's what I said. Move your body like a snake, ma. Come on, 6ix9ine couldn't do that.
No, not in his greatest day.
I don't think so.